On Wonderwins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick, Gujarat Titans, Kolkata Knight Riders. Let's see what Wasim Jaffer makes of our fantasy picks. First and foremost, Wasim, not a lot of wicket-keeping options for this one. Riddhiman Saha has just come in the team. Sheldon Jackson, not sure if he'll play. How do they solve this problem, our fantasy viewers? You have to pick one.
Yeah, I think Riddhiman Saha is the safest one because they've got Rahmanullah Gurbaz, who I don't think will play. Sheldon Jackson hasn't been doing much with the bat, so safe bet would be to go with Riddhiman Saha.
Would you consider bringing Wade back for Alzari Joseph, if at all? Would that come into your calculations? Then Wade becomes an option, though he's not done much either.
I would probably bring Gurbaz in because Wade has already played. He hasn't done much. So I would probably think about Gurbaz opening the batting. Saha can come 3, and then your batting becomes much stronger. And with Hardik, Pandya can bowl, so Alzari Joseph goes out. So that probably makes sense.
Okay, that's one way. I mean, they could even change up by bringing Hardik in for Vijay Shankar. All sorts of permutations and combinations for this one. But if Hardik is fit, does he make our top picks or does he make our captain slot? We'll find out in a second. Before that, a quick reminder. On Wonderwins, 100 credits for you to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket keepers and all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest, and every player's individual credit value is listed on Wonderwins. Going to our top picks, our captain choice is indeed Hardik Pandya. So we're not worried about him having to recover from that little groin niggle that he had. And if he is fully fit, if he does bowl those 4 overs, he's just an automatic choice for captain, you'd think. Batting at 4, bowling gets you lots of points therefore. Vice captain choice, Andre Russell, who's bowling a bit more these days. He must have had a first bowler against Ashwin, but we are backing Andre Russell to come good. I wonder what Wasim makes of that choice for vice captain though. Russell doesn't always bowl his 4 overs, doesn't even bowl 3 at times. So let's see what Wasim thinks of that in a second. Captains give you double the points and vice captains 1.5 times the points. Shreyas Iyer and David Miller, 2 solid batters. Do you think David Miller can now be called a solid batter for Gujarat Titans after that match-winning knock against CSK? And Shreyas, he looked in serious form in that wonderful innings that eventually was in vain against Rajasthan Royals. So, Hardik Pandya, Andre Russell, Shreyas Iyer, David Miller. What do you make of Russell as vice captain, Wasim?
I would be tempted to go towards Sunil Narayan Ronak because I see him probably opening the batting. So he can give you a lot of points there. If he comes good, he gets quick fire runs and his 4 overs are like gold. Nobody goes after him and he picks up minimum of 2 wickets. So I would be thinking towards Sunil Narayan a little bit.
That's a great pick, you think. He got run out without facing a ball, poor Narayan, on his 150th IPL game. But if they continue with that, you can bet that Narayan might just be a more points-worthy contender than Andre Russell. Let's go to our differential picks. Lockie Ferguson and Abhinav Manohar. Manohar, of course, is someone you can get for decent value into your team. And he's looked all right whenever he's got the opportunity. He's got a 35, a 43, and he's striking pretty well over 150. Lockie Ferguson, can't keep him out. He has those hot and cold sort of days, but when he's hot, he's really hot. So you don't want to miss out if he gets a 3 or 4 wicket haul like he already has this season. Looking at our full team, Saha is the safe keeper option, as Wasim Jaffer has already said. David Miller, Shreyas Iyer, Nitish Rana is there. He got 50 in the last game. Abhinav Manohar, Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell, Hardik Pandya, Shami Cummins, Lockie Ferguson. Couple of high-profile omissions in that team, Wasim. Would you be tempted to bring in either Rashid Khan or anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, those are the tempting ones. But if the crates allow you, Rashid Khan and Shubman Gill, those are the notable missing players. So if the crates allow you, then you might be thinking about them because Shubman Gill is due for runs. So you don't want to miss out if you get those 70s and 80s, and Rashid Khan is always dependable.
All right, thank you very much, Wasim Jaffer. Rashid Khan's getting you points with bat as well now. So maybe he'll come a bit higher in that Gujarat Titans batting order. So keep that in your calculations. Remember, if you're not happy with how things are going, change it up at halftime. Wonderwins lets you do that. We'll be back with plenty more on Wonderwins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Bet.